Hi, welcome back once again for yet another edition of Dialogues with Master Bakers. So this time we have with us Miss Abha Soni. She is the cake artist and entrepreneur behind Ovenly Delights. Ovenly Delights is based out of Chennai. So she started Ovenly Delights as her passion project, but it's been 6 years now that she has started, and it has become a full-fledged profession for her. It is how she directs her creative instincts into these beautiful and amazing customized cakes that she makes for her clients. She will take the idea of a client and transform it into a beautiful piece of art. So I won't wait for too long, and let me just invite Abha to join us.
Um, yeah, there she is. Hi, Abha.
Hi, Libby. So good to see you.
Same here, same here. So, welcome to Dialogues with Bakers. How have you been?
I'm good. I'm good. Super nervous.
No, you were just chatting as friends, so nothing to be nervous about. I'm sure all
Yeah,
your friends
right.
are also watching and sending their wishes to you.
Yeah, they
So,
will be, I guess. Yeah, quite a few
so
of them.
you have their moral support as well.
Definitely.
So, Abha, I've just been telling our viewers that it's been 6 years since you started Ovenly Delights. I wanted to
Yeah.
know what were you doing before that? I mean, how did you shift to becoming such a wonderful baker? What caused the paradigm shift? I mean,
Yeah. Okay. So actually, I was a play school teacher. I was with kids. I was always surrounded with tiny kids, and I had a lot of fun with them. But then I had my own kids too. So after a certain time, I realized that they need, or I shouldn't say realize, but yeah, I knew they needed me at some point of time. They had different classes to attend and all that. So I decided to leave my job and stay back with my kids. Yeah.
okay. And baking, I mean, of all the things that you could have selected, why baking?
Yeah, so baking, I've been quite passionate about it for quite some time. I have been baking since my childhood. At school, they
Okay.
used to, yeah, we had classes like in baking, making jams and marmalades and all that. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah, that was in school. So I've been literally baking since I was a child. And then my mom, I should say, I was quite inspired by her because she was into, like just for us, for the family, and
Uh-huh.
maybe a few friends. She used to bake cakes and pies, which I don't, but yeah, she was an awesome baker. Yeah.
Okay, so in school, as in, wow, I can't even imagine. I don't remember the first time I entered a kitchen actually. And
Oh,
you've
wow.
been
Okay.
baking, and you've been making jam and marmalades.
No, that was like, it was like, I don't know, SUPW classes, right? Which used to have in school days once upon a time. So it was something like that. So baking was a part of it. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. And we really enjoyed at that point of time. So it was fun.
okay. How did you start Ovenly Delights? Yeah, I know you're passionate about baking, but the decision to pursue a career there, or even you said you started it out as a project, but
Mhm.
even to reach there and to start off something professionally, it takes some amount of research or thought or something must have gone through your mind. So,
No research, nothing. It's just that I was sitting at home after I left my job. So, kids had my time, but then when they were away, I was like, I have to do something. And as a teacher, I was working for at least 5 to 6 years, and 5 to 6 years, working, even though it's like a play school teacher, but then you're going out and meeting people, so sitting home was like quite boring, and I really wanted to do something and keep myself busy. So yeah, I that's when I thought, and there were friends who kind of, said you should do something. Family also, my kids, my husband, like you should keep yourself busy. So that's baking was one thing that I always enjoyed. So I thought, why not give it a try? So yeah,
Okay, so then
that's
how did you go about starting? As in, did you have to buy professional equipments? Uh, how did you start? Is what I'm trying to get at. I mean, that first order, or the order came first, and then you decided to buy the equipments, or it was a conscious
no,
effort to with.
no. So I was baking for like family, and then a few friends. Like I think almost all bakers have the same story. So it's the same with me. Yeah, I baked. I didn't pick up all fancy stuff in the beginning. Um what should I say? I'm the Jugadu types. So yeah, I didn't kind of pick up a lot of fancy stuff in the beginning. I managed with what I had, and and I didn't do any research as such. It was
Okay,
just
okay.
like it started as a passion, and it still is a passion for me. But at that point of time, I never thought I'd be taking so many orders. I'd be doing so much work and get into all this kind of these kind of orders and all that. So yeah, at that point, I didn't think so much.
So you just started baking. So you remember your first order?
Uh, Actually, it's really funny. Yeah. I don't know if that friend of mine is there or not right now. So I made cupcakes. And taste-wise, I think they were good, but look-wise, they were really funny. So she still has, she still has the picture of those cupcakes, and she keeps reminding me that once upon a time you used to make cupcakes like this. So every now and then she'll send those pictures, that picture, particular picture to me. So
Okay,
I
okay.
really, have a good laugh when I see those cupcakes. Yeah.
You definitely come. At least I haven't seen your picture of your cupcakes, but I see your cakes and they
Trust me,
look amazing.
you wouldn't want to see those. You will say, no, that's not Abha's work. So yeah, but
But Abha's work is awesome now. I mean, at least the pictures that you share online or the ones that you send me, they're beautiful. I wonder how people actually cut those cakes. They're looking at them, you
th-
don't even particularly feel like cutting those cakes.
thank you so much. That means a lot. Yeah. So it's over the years that I've, my skills have improved. It's just like working, 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 and that's how I think in every case, in every profession, you just get better day by day. So I think that's how it is. Yeah.
Correct. So, I mean, I assume most of your initial orders were from friends and family. I'm assuming that's how the whole thing
Yeah.
started. So,
Right.
how did you move on from that to a more professional level where you have also people who you don't know are ordering
Yeah.
from you?
Okay. It was basically word of mouth.
Okay.
And trust me, I'm horrible at marketing. I don't even, if a person says in front of me, I need a cake, I won't open my mouth. If it's like that, it's like I don't know what I should say. It's just that I don't speak up much. I'm speaking here. I don't know how I'm managing.
Don't think so much. You keep going back to saying you're nervous. You're not at all nervous. It doesn't seem at all.
Yeah.
You're
So
a natural at it.
thank you. That means a lot. So yeah. So it was first friends and all, and then word of mouth. And I was on Facebook for quite some time. So I'm not
Okay.
a social media person, also. Like Insta, also my daughter handles, and a daughter and her friend. So it's not that I'm managing my page there. Facebook, yes, I used to post. It's been a long time since I posted there proper, pictures of my cakes. But
Okay.
yeah, so it was basically word of mouth, and nothing else. So that I think
Okay.
that's how
Okay.
I've grown. Yeah.
Okay. So as you've grown, you've probably become, like you said, you started it as a passion project and you just started off. But after a point, you would have realized when the number of orders starts increasing that you need to probably streamline things. Did you have a business plan in mind, or, did you set targets and things like that for yourself? Anything of that kind that you did?
No, I never had a business plan, and I doubt I'm going to ever have one. Um, I should. Maybe I need some guidance on that, but on my own, never. It's just more about upgrading my skills. So yeah, I think I've been working on that, upgrading my skills. So
How do
whether
you
it
go
be
about
so
upgrading your skills?
yeah, so first of all, it's YouTube. So YouTube, you have just about everything, and
Correct.
then you have these small courses that you can join and learn a lot, and yeah, that's about it. It's more about the small courses or short-term courses that you learn quite a lot in that. Like I
Okay.
always had a problem with my chocolate ganache, truffle cakes. But
Correct.
now, not that I went for any course in that, but then, from YouTube, I learned a lot what kind of different ganaches there are, the consistencies and all that. So, I keep trying and yeah, I'm getting better at it. And I think I'm okay now because people love my chocolate truffles. So yeah, I can say that.
Yeah. So from watching YouTube videos and these courses, which one would you say? I mean, should a baker ideally do both, or is it? Do you think it is necessary to be professionally certified? As there are a lot of professional certifications now for baking and things like that, cake artists and decorating and uh, pastry chefs and things like that.
Um, the thing is that certification, see, there's so much that I've done on my own. I didn't, earlier, I had not joined any course, but, after a certain point, just to be known in that society or, yeah. So, uh, I think you should do not known actually. See, there's so many things you learn from courses,
Correct.
like something like get to know places where you get stuff from. Where you might not be knowing before.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, like sugar sheets, I never knew about it. I just used to
There is
see
something called
as
sugar sheets.
yeah, yeah. So you get printouts on sugar sheets. So I didn't know where to
Oh, those
get
are
it.
those edible prints that happen. So
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
called.
edible.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know that had a technical term also to it.
Right. So yeah, so I didn't know where to get it, but when I joined this small course, that's when I got to know where I can go and pick such things up. And when you go to a shop, you get to know so many things also. Like ye bhi milta hai, wo bhi milta hai. So
Correct.
you learn quite a lot. So from courses, it's and techniques of obviously there's some things that you cannot just from YouTube. Yes, it is helpful, but there are some techniques that you have to go attend some courses and learn from there. So it is
Okay.
important to yeah certification. It gives you a high that you're certified, you're a
Correct.
certified
Correct.
baker from a
It's
particular
basically a
institute.
thappa, key. Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes. And if it's under a really good teacher, then
Correct.
it does make a difference. They guide you all the time, even after
Yeah,
the
I guess
course.
you learn from their experience also. What they are teaching comes
Yeah,
from their experience. You get to take home from their experience.
right, right. Yeah.
So do you network with other bakers? Do you think it's important to network with other bakers, or
Yes, yes, it's very important. I feel because there are points when you get stuck. There are times when you get stuck, and uh, they're always there. I'm a part of one or two baker groups, and they are always there to help you, whatever. And the bakers are like they wake up early, they sleep late. So
Oh,
they're basically,
they're away there.
24/7, they're there. So they're to help. So, uh, yeah,
So
I
it's a
have,
24/7 helpline that you can.
yes, yes, yes. So they're always there to help. So that's a good thing. So yeah, I think it's good to be in connect with all the bakers. It's quite helpful.
Yeah, and I think the home baker community is increasing as well because from what I
Yeah.
understand, this last year and a half, the number of bakers have increased almost exponentially with the lockdown
Oh
and
yes.
everything.
Yes. Oh yes, definitely.
So has
So,
that affected your business, do you think?
oh, I should say this that this pandemic has been what do you say? It's increased my sales. I've got many more customers, so it's kind of been a positive thing for me. Yeah, because yeah, my sales increased, clients increased, so it's made a lot of difference to me, to most of us bakers.
Correct. So in
Yeah.
terms of sales also, like you said, you don't know about marketing, it's your daughter who does it for you. So you used to initially post on Facebook and now Instagram. So which of these two mediums do you think is a better platform for bakers, Insta or Facebook?
Well, I feel Facebook. My daughter says Instagram. So she says, yeah, because I have more followers on Facebook and
Okay.
less on Instagram, and it's taking time to. But like I came on Insta, I think 1.5 years ago, so it will take time. But yes, on Facebook I have much more followers, and on Insta it's taking some time. So. Old school. Facebook is old school. They're like, I have different set of clients and friends and family, and they keep seeing my cakes or ordering whatever. And here it's different on Insta. So I won't say only because my daughter always keeps saying that it's Insta, but I feel it's both. I feel it's both.
Insta is the current generation. I think it is the younger
In
version of
Yeah,
Facebook.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah.
Okay. So in these 6 years of business, you would have come across all kind of customers, from the sweetest customers to the most grumpiest of customers.
Yeah, yeah.
So, how do you handle them? I mean, if there is an issue or, if there is a customer who's not happy with something, how do you handle these kind of situations?
um You have to be sweet if you want them coming back to you, even if they're the grumpy ones. But yeah, maybe one or two in all these years, only one or two have been grumpy. But then it was all settled. Uh, but otherwise I've always had and grumpy. Why? Because maybe the during the delivery something got, it happens during the delivery
Oh,
time, it gets a little damaged or something. So yeah, but then they understand after a certain, because see, obviously their special day gets a little when they don't get a great cake, when it's in a damaged, slightly damaged, then yeah, but then they understand after a certain point, they understand and they get back, and they say it's okay. So, and otherwise I've always had happy, touch wood, and I cross
touch
my
wood, touch
fingers
wood.
that, yeah.
Definitely touch wood.
And yeah, that I will always have happy customers. So yeah, there have been times, but yeah, it's otherwise been really a great journey. And
So,
they keep coming back. That's like that's proof that they love my work, they love me. So yeah, I'm just happy about the whole thing.
God bless.
Yeah, thank you.
So, any funny incident that you would like to tell our viewers about?
Okay, funny incident. I do a lot of fondant work. So recently I'd made this Bharatnatyam figurine. So when I take pictures of every step because these days, like my daughter, like I said, she's handling Insta. So I take pictures and, she says that, okay, I'll make reels. These days, reels is a lot.
Yeah,
It's the in
it's
thing.
in.
I didn't know. But that's what she told me, Ma, you should start, making reels. So I started taking pictures. So I took pictures of this Bharatnatyam dancer and I was like, took pictures and I sent it to her on her phone. And she was like, Ma, it's scary. They're scary. They're not putting this up. I was like, it's so much of mehnat has gone into this figurine. And she said, no ways, you're not putting. She did make a reel, but not of the making of the. So, yeah, so that was seeing those pictures. Maybe one day I'll send them to you. They're really scary. The end product was nice, it was cute. But yeah, the process of making was quite scary. So, yeah. So, this is like. Something that I enjoy doing, uh, and what else did you ask? I was just,
Don't worry, forget it. I didn't ask anything.
oh
I
my
just
God, this
asked
is
you
a
to say.
live. Oh my God.
See, you forgot it was alive. You keep reminding yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't bother. Just think nobody's around.
yeah.
Like they say, dance like nobody's around, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So eventually, where does Abha see herself going next? Now it's 6 years. What is the next step for Abha?
Um, there are quite a few come to me for classes but I refuse just for the reason that I'm not that good at conversing and teaching me. I was a teacher, yes, but with play school kids, but maybe down the line I might just take classes. You never know. So let's say I hope that uh, I'm able to manage taking classes. So
If you
yeah,
have
I
any
think
doubts after we are done with this live, when I post it as an IGTV, you should look at this video. Then you will not have any doubts that you can most definitely take classes and 100% you can hold a conversation.
yeah, okay, I'll do that. Okay, that's nice of you
So,
to say.
no, I'm not being nice, I'm just being honest.
Okay, thank you so much.
So thanks for coming with us. So before you leave, any advice that you would like to give the bakers who are watching you, or the newer bakers who want to get into this particular profession are finding it difficult? Because initially it gets a little difficult to get that foothold and the
Yeah,
frustrations. You need a lot of patience. So
yeah.
anything that you want to tell?
Um, okay, I was going through these WhatsApp statuses and I came across this one to just today. Masters were also once beginners. So I'm not calling myself a master. I have a long way to go. But what I'm saying is that you have to begin somewhere, right? So
Correct.
just jump in, take that leap, believe in yourself, and things will fall in place. It will take some time, okay, but everything will fall in place, and I think that's it. You just have to give it a try. You have to just believe in yourself. That's it. So I think that would be my message to all the new bakers or the ones who are thinking of getting into this profession, or for that matter any other profession. So it's just that you have to believe in yourself and take that first step, and then there's a huge world right in front of you. So yeah,
Perfect. And on that note, where you're supposed to take the leap of faith, thanks, Abha. Thanks for
thank you so
joining
much.
me, and thanks for, in spite of all your misgivings, thanks for joining me and having such a wonderful session.
Thank you for having me, Libby. I really enjoyed it, and believe me, I didn't feel, I just realized towards the end, yes, this it's a life going on. Yeah, thank you so
Chalo,
much.
great. Bye.
Bye. Bye.